What if some did not believe? What if some did not believe? Romans 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yeah, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Call Halayim La Alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the leaders of Israel, and shalom to the sincere Akim that's out there teaching this truth and sincerity, making their body a living sacrifice. And as the brother Yaiquab says, you know, the 144K that do not delay. Shalom. And shalom to the sincere Akwathim, the sincere sisters, you know, that's listening in humility. Okay. All right, title of this video is, you know, what if some did not believe? All right. What if some did not believe? All right. Romans 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? Right. So, because some don't believe, you know, hey, are these prophecies not going to come to pass? Okay, is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua not going to come down and wreak havoc on this place? Utterly slay these 2/3, these heathen nations? All right. You know, it says, God forbid. Hell no. All right. Yeah, let God be true, but every man a liar. So these words are true. All right. Every word in these scriptures are true. All right. Facts. A moth. All right. And every man that's against these scriptures, they're a liar. All right. 2/3 of our people, they're lying. All right. These heathen nations, the so-called white man, he's the deceiver. All right, he's a liar. He's Satan. Satan means deceiver, adversary. He's the adversary to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. Okay, it says, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay, we're going to overcome. All right. We're going to be justified in our sins. All right? You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he ain't playing, man. All right? It's you slothful servants, all right, and you people that don't want to take heed, y'all playing. All right? The elect that don't delay, we don't play about this truth. We fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? That fear, faith, all right? These words are serious. People think this is a joke. All right? This is real deal Holyfield. All right? You know, this, let me just get this. All right, this is no joke. It says, and how Luke chapter 9, verse 62, it says, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. Hey, you start doing this work, you look back to the world, you go back to the world, you're not fit for the kingdom, man. You know that. Hey, that goes for me too. All right. When we do these lessons, you know, it's for the elect. It's for us too. All right. You know, it says that in Romans the 2nd chapter and down by the 20th verse. I'm not gonna pull it. Okay. Hey, when we teach, you know, we teach ourselves also. Okay. Now I'm going to go to Mark chapter 16 in verse 14. Mark chapter 16, verse 14. Afterward, he appeared unto the 11 as they sat at meat, and upbraided them with their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they believe not them which had seen him after he was risen. Let's look at that word, upbraided. To reproach, upbraid, revile, of deserved reproach. That word reproach is shame, of undeserved reproach. To upbraid, cast, favors received in one's teeth. Whew. Yeah, Yahushua was pissed. All right, it says, verse 14, Mark 16, verse 14, it says, afterward he appeared unto the 11 as they sat at meat, and upbraided them with their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they believed not them, because they believed not them which had seen him after he was risen. And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believed and is baptized with the Holy Spirit, shall be saved. But he that believeth not shall be damned. Okay? Hey, you don't believe these scriptures? All right? You're damned. All right? Now let's go to that word, damned.
Strong's G 2632. Katakrino.
To give judgment against, to judge worthy of punishment, to condemn, by one's good example to render another's wickedness the more evident and censurable. Hey, you pretty much, you're done. All right. Mark 16 and 16 says, he that believed and is baptized shall be saved. The elect, the 1/3. All right. Hey, you believe in this truth, you're going to be baptized with that Holy Spirit. That Holy Spirit reveals the truth, and you shall be saved. All right, but we got to endure until the end, as it says in Matthew. All right, we got to endure to the end. Those that endure until the end shall be saved. All right. And to finish it off, it says, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Judgment for your wickedness, your unbelief. Okay? Hey, we got to be believers. All right? We believe everything under the sun except these scriptures. Okay? We go to school. People that go to these top universities. People that go to these top universities, okay? They read these scholar books. They want to be a doctor. Hey, they believe those books. They believe science. They got these worldly wisdom, but you don't believe the scriptures? How dare you, okay? Hey, but it says, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Hey, you're going to be damned, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to put you to death, all right? This is the book of Luke, chapter 9. And I'll just start at 1. I'll just start at 1. Luke chapter 9, verse 1. Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over all devils and to cure diseases. That's another lesson right there, man. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he has authority over these devils. All right. Hey, the devils, they're on Yahweh Shem Yahushua's team, if you can receive it. All right. Hey, they excel to do well. The angels excel to do all his commandments. All right. It says that in Psalms, I believe the 104th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Let me read that again, verse 1. Luke chapter 9, verse 1. Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over all devils. Powerful right there. And to cure diseases. Beautiful. Verse 2. And he sent them to preach the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and to heal the sick. And he said unto them, take nothing for your journey, neither staffs, nor scrip, neither bread, neither money. Neither have two coats apiece. And whatsoever house ye enter into, there abide, and thence depart. All right. Hey, teach that word and keep it moving, okay? Verse 5, and whosoever will not receive you when ye go out of that city, shake off the very dust from your feet for a testimony against them. All right. Hey, they don't receive this truth. Hey, keep it moving. Shake it off, and it's a testimony against them. All right. It says entitled, after the second and third admonition, reject. All right. Hey, keep it moving. All right. We at the end, like the brother Shamak. Okay. Hey, it's too late. It's too late in the game. All right. He did a video. I forgot the title. Don't waste your time. All right. Hey, that's beautiful, man. Hey, we shouldn't be wasting our time out here, and that's facts. A moth. Truth. All right. Hey, shake off the dust, and it's a testimony against them. All right. And they departed, verse 6, and they departed and went through the towns, preaching the gospel and healing everywhere. Hey, the unbelievers, they don't hear it. Hey, just keep it moving, man. We out to seal the elect, we can't be superheroes, all right? Luke chapter 12 and verse, we'll start at 43. Luke chapter 12 and verse 43. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing this work. All right. Making their calling and election sure. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. Hey, that governor body, that 144K, man, that's the goal. All right. If you pushing this truth and sincerity, that's the ultimate goal. All right. To be a ruler, king. All right. To have those abilities that everybody else, they just won't have, because they didn't put their trust fully in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Is ultimately predestined. Okay. Verse 45. But, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink, and to be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. Hey, those unbelievers gonna be put to death, all right? Hey, and so is that is that slothful servant, that delay, that says, "Oh, my Lord, delay," So he put off day by day. It says in the scriptures, it says to not tarry, don't tarry day by day. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and it says, and will appoint his portion to the unbelievers. Hey, he gonna be tossed to the unbelievers, man. Missile food, them nuclear missiles. All right. Hey, the Lord gotta cleanse you. Verse 47, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Hey, you know this truth. You got to do the work. You're not doing it. You're not doing these videos. You're not hitting the highways and the hedges as commanded. In Luke the 14th chapter, the 23rd verse, and Matthew the 22nd chapter and the 29th verse, and in John, all right, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. Okay. You're gonna be beaten with many stripes. If you're aware of that, you still not doing it, hey, you're gonna be beaten with many stripes, man. Verse 48, but he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. All right, hey, this person that knew about the truth, but he didn't know he didn't receive the full understanding as the other servant, So hey, he still committed iniquities willfully, things worthy of stripes. He gonna be beaten with few because he didn't have that full understanding. Even though he knew that he was one of the chosen. Okay. And it says, for unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. Yeah, it goes back to that first servant, man. He understood all this, but he still took it for granted. All right. Hey, more knowledge given to you, more is required. And to whom men has committed much, of him they will ask the more. Okay. Verse 49, it says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what I will, if it be already kindled. And what will I, if it be already kindled? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's coming to send hell, fire. Okay. It says, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straightened till it be accomplished? All right. Hey, how about Shem Yahushua? He's ready to come back, man. Verse 51, suppose ye that I am. Verse 51, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? Hey, how about Shem Yahushua? He's not, I'm just finishing it. I tell you nay, but rather division. All right, hey, people want this peace treaty. Even our own people want this peace treaty with the so-called white man, these other nations. Hey, why can't we all come together? Okay. Why can't we all come together? Hey, the Lord, he's not coming to have peace on earth. Division. All right. And he set us over these other nations. That's going back to Leviticus. Let me just pull that real quick, because that's a huge stumbling block for men and women. Okay. They want to be equal to these other nations. That's why, hey, the Lord, he put He put that stumbling block among all our people, to be emotional with these scriptures. Hey, how can we? Everybody is equal. We gotta have peace. Hey, Yahweh, that was Yahweh Shai speaking. He said, not division. Not peace, but division. All right, this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy. Holy means separate, all right? And it says, let me read that again. Holy means separate, okay? And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. Whoo, that's beautiful. Tawada Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. All right, hey, we're separate from these other people. Let's look up that word severed. Yep, that was Leviticus 20. Whoo!
Strong's H914. Badal.
It means to divide, separate. To divide, separate, sever. To separate, set apart. To make a distinction, difference. To divide into parts. To separate oneself. To be separated. To be excluded. To be separate. To be set apart. Whew. Hey, that's a cut, man. All right. It says, and ye shall be holy unto me. Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy, and have severed you from other people. Whew. He set us apart. He made a difference from us, from other people, that ye shall be mine. Hey, Yahweh is holy. We're holy. And we're his. We're the Lord's portion. Man, if you don't want to accept that, you a coon, man. You a coon. You love the so-called white man. Esau is your daddy. All right, that's a stumbling block for you to be an unbeliever of this truth. This doctrine is too. It's too. Like the Pharisees, they was astonished at the doctrine. Like, man, what man is this? That's how they look at us. All right, just like the same way as they looked at Yahweh Shai, that's how they look at us. All right, they can't receive it. Where was that? Luke. Yeah, Luke 12. 51. It says, suppose ye that I am come to send, that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Whew. Hey, the Lord is all about division, man. He separated us from these other nations. All right. I'm gonna get one more in Luke. Luke chapter 19 and verse 27. It says, but those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Woo. Hey, you're an unbeliever. Hey, you're an enemy. All right. If you're not with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're against them. Let me see if I can pull that. I'm not sure what verse that is. I'm not gonna pull it, but you know, hey, you're either with me or you're against me. All right, you're either with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua or you're against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, but those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. Hey, you don't want Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to be over you. Hey, you're gonna be utterly slayed. All right, off with your head in righteous judgment. All right, righteousness. All right. No, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he can't do unrighteous. Yahushua, he walked on earth in the flesh, perfect. So Yahushua, he can't do wrong, okay? And the ultimate creator, you already know who he can't do wrong. He's the creator. All right. Let me see if I can get that at Romans. I think that's Romans 9:20. Yeah. It says, Romans chapter 9, verse 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? All right. Hey, the point is, you can't reply against Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. You know, you can't be against him. All right. And I'm going to get 2 Corinthians 6:14, you know, because, hey, these unbelievers, all right, hey, we can't be unequally yoked, all right? And we hang out with the people in the world, you know, every now and then, you know, you still got friends in the world. Hey, but you, for the most part, you hang around the brethren, all right? Your brethren, all right, with the same doctrine, same mind as you know? It says 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. You know, these unbelievers, all right? 2/3, fuck them. All right? For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? Hey, what communion? You know, we're trying to be righteous. All right, you dwelling consistently, you know, and you try to please the unrighteous. All right, we can't be unequally yoked. All right, hey, it's all right to sit down, you know, just chop it up. All right, but after a while, it's gonna be vexing anyway. So you gotta learn how to get up out of there. You know, like your Howard Shah. You know, he hang with the sinners. You know, but after a time, he dipped out. You know, hang around the disciples. All right, people that was willing to seek him. People that had that fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. Now I'm going to get Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 13, start at verse 1. Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster. You know, these unbelievers, they're born vain. You know, all men, it says, surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, who don't know Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Hey, they're vain. They mean nothing, all right? And could not out the good things that are seen know him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster. Hey, they don't consider his works, all right? They don't consider that he created everything, you know? They don't consider him the Almighty. Alright? Did they acknowledge the workmaster? Alright? Now, I'm going to jump down to verse 9. It says, for if they were able... Salakia. It says, verse Wisdom of Solomon.
When we start to meditate, for the mind to jump around all over the place.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 9. For if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof? Read that again. For if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof? Alright? But miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope, who call them gods, who are the works of man's hands, gold and silver, to show our end and resemble of beasts, or a stone good for nothing, the work of ancient hands. Alright, hey, they worship everything under the sun. Alright, they worship this money, silver, gold. Alright, they worship things made by man's hands. Hey, but who's the author of the beauty? Alright, that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They don't seek to find that, you know. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12. Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 6. It says, for the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he hates the sinners. Okay? Those that want to, you don't care about the law. You know, you're willfully out here being filthy. You know, we're all filthy, but it's a difference between being willfully filthy and trying to be sincere, but you know, we can't keep all the laws, all right, in Babylon. All right, but it's a major difference of willfully sinning, you know, and doing your best to not go off. You know, he's gonna repay vengeance to those willful sinners and the ungodly, you know, 2/3, these heathens, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their judgment. He's gonna keep hey, just you keep sinning and you still here, you got no fear. Hey, he's keeping you for that mighty day of your punishment. All right, missile food. All right, that lake of fire. All right. Now today I'm going to go to chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, Sirach chapter 15 verse 1, he that feareth the Lord will do good, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall attain her, that wisdom. Alright? And that wisdom, man. And you feel Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're going to seek to do good. You know, you have knowledge of the law, statutes, commandments. You know it's not done away with. Hey, you're going to attain that wisdom. All right? You pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that he continues to increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? And I'm going to go to Sirach 23. Verse 27. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 7. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hey, those remaining In Jacob's trouble, all right? Hey, in Jacob's trouble, you're going to know then you're going to see who's chosen. Okay, it says that in 2nd Ezra 16th chapter, all right? And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. To get that kingdom, to be perfect, to be governors, kings. Alright, there's nothing better than the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because he's going to give us everything in that kingdom. And that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. There's nothing sweeter. You take heed to the commandments. Hey, you showing your love. You showing your faith. You put it in your work. Alright? Hey, that's why these Christian churches, they can't. That's why they don't know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like Creflo Dollar, he teaches that the laws are done away with. The law is evil. But what Paul said? Paul said in Romans the 3rd chapter, 31st verse, hey, we established the law. Roughly paraphrasing. Alright. This is Sirach chapter 23, verse 27 again. It says, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of Yahweh. The fear of Yahweh, that's the beginning of wisdom. And that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's nothing sweeter, than this truth. This truth sets you free, gives you life. Alright? Verse 28, it is great glory to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and to be received of him in long life, eternity, man. That kingdom. Hey, 2/3, they're going to come back through the kingdom, through the loins of the elect. Lord willing, we part of that number. But you want to be the first fruits. Alright? So this is a great, verse 28, it is a great glory to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and to be received of him is long life. It is a great glory to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright? Following Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that's the best thing you can do here in Great Babylon. You receive long life. You receive the kingdom. That's the goal. And to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright? That's what we do. We do this to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's first and foremost. Like the brother Yaquab said, that's facts. Alright, we do this to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And Lord willing, we part of that number. We get that peace of mind. We get that rest. We get all the perks that come with that kingdom. Alright? I'm going to close out in Sirach the 25th chapter. Man. Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 11. But the love of the Lord passeth all things for illumination. That light. Alright? He that holdeth it, whereto shall he be likened? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love. You fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that's the beginning of his love. Alright? And his faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. You got faith in this doctrine, of the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not the doctrine of Christianity, the doctrine of Muslim, these fake religions. Okay, you got the faith of this true understanding. Hey, that's the beginning of cleaving unto him. You know the name. That's the faith of cleaving unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the great and mighty power. All right. Hey, so to hell with these unbelievers, man. You know, we keep this truth pushing. You know, let me just get that. I'm gonna close out with 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." You know, we can't do nothing against this truth, but push it. All we can do is just help this truth. You can't do nothing against it. All right, y'all. we're everybody on this earth is in the palm of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's hand. He's the potter, we're the clay. You know, and the so-called black spinners and Native Americans, and you Confucian faiths that bear witness with these scriptures, we're likened to his best. We was made from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the clay that was likened to his best. And these heathen nations, you know, hey, he made you to be destroyed. Alright? Lord, this video is edifying, okay? I'm going to give all praise, honor, glory, was worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Halayim La, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, the leaders of Israel, and shalom to the sincere Akim that don't delay, the 144K, and shalom to the sincere sisters that's listening in truth and humility. To the next lesson, I say shalom.